Welcome back, everybody, to yet another short video of what's going on. I am your host, Jacob Carlson, and today in this short video, it's the end of the month. Once again, that means it's time for yet another Q&A, a question and answer where I basically answer 5 questions given to me by my viewers, my subscribers, friends, family, so on and so forth. So with that out of the way, let's get right into the questions, shall we? Okay. Question number 1. How do you think you'd react to meeting a real extraterrestrial alien from another world? Personally, it would be a combination of emotions such as initial shock, inevitable fear, but also a fascination more than anything, because something like that doesn't exactly happen every single day in one's life, and meeting someone from another world is actually a pretty big responsibility. But given that I subscribe to a personal theory that aliens have been watching us for a very long time through radio broadcasts of everything that we've ever said and done for the last 100+ years, we don't really need to make a first impression because they already know what we're like. So basically, I think I'd react with shock, fear, and also fascination in the first place. So there you go on that. That's my answer to that question. Okay, moving on. Now, question number 2. How do you feel about these commercial trips to the moon? That's another good one. My answer is I'm fascinated, but I'm also excited at the same time, because even though it could take years and decades for it to happen, we can eventually look forward to a time in the future where we have people living and working on the moon ultimately, and that's pretty exciting, but also inherently dangerous, because there's an inherent want to live in extreme environments for people all around the world. People live out in the desert all the time. People live out in jungles here and there, and the lunar surface is practically no different. But the only difference is there's no air. There's no air up there. We gotta bring our air with us, and the simple ritual of just putting on a spacesuit every single day just to walk outside is going to be one heck of a thing to get used to. But other than that, living and working on the moon should technically be a breeze, because the more you do it, the more you'll get used to it, and it won't matter if it's tedious or not. So then again, that's just human nature. So there you go on that. That's my answer to that question. Question number 3. Do you think the moon landing was faked? Technically, yes, and I'll explain why. They actually went to the moon in order to fake the moon landing on the moon. Okay, basically the lunar surface. And that's my answer to that question right here, right now. I can't believe that one of the greatest events in the history of the human race was something that people personally believe never actually happened. So it's kind of a weird thing to believe, but that's what I personally think. So yes, it was faked, but they actually went to the moon in order to fake it in the first place, But it's not like anyone can tell the difference of whether or not something is faked or not. So there you go on that. Question number 4. Are you a cat person or a dog person? Cats are more manageable, if you know what I mean. Dogs can be pretty high maintenance. Cats as well, but in my case, it's pretty much the latter. I'm not exactly a pet person myself, but ultimately, we do have cats and dogs in our lives, and we usually get by. So technically, I'm both. The answer to that question is that I'm both a cat person and a dog person. I love them, and hopefully they love me. So there you go. And last but not least, question number 5. What is the weather like? Well, these past couple of days have been absolutely brutal. It finally reached 100-degree temperatures out here, or in this case, 100 degrees Fahrenheit out here. Luckily, we had a swimming pool set up, and I was able to go take a dip in the swimming pool just yesterday, for instance, and it was the best feeling in the world, just cooling off in the water. And I never got overheated. I never got sunburned, or at least so far. So far, I haven't. And it's a miracle that we're able to survive such extreme temperatures. You know, because even for us here in the summer months, it's never gotten this hot before, or at least from my personal perspective. But something tells me there's going to be more hot days ahead, and this summer is looking like one of the hottest ones I've ever experienced in my life thus far. So there you go on that. It's hot out. It's hot out. We're staying cool. We're staying cool. And with that said, another 5 questions out of the way. If you have any questions for me, please don't hesitate to ask them down in the comment section of any of my videos. Please don't be shy. I'm not. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here doing this. So there you go on that. And with that being said, this has been another Q&A of what's going on so far. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and be notified of my channel for any videos I make in the near future. And be sure to take care of each other out there. Be nice to one another. And as always, I will see you in the next couple of videos. Okay, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.